With housing prices decreasing, the world is in turmoil, and there's a potential drawn out recession on the horizon, and you're thinking about getting into real estate? Well, here's some reasons why you might want to rethink that decision. Today, we're going to dive into the hurdles that you'll need to overcome if you want to join the glamorous life of real estate so you don't become just another failed statistic. Hey, James Hunt here. I'm a licensed real estate broker in Colorado, and I also help realtors scale and start their real estate businesses so they can enjoy time and money freedom. So everything looks great in real estate. You're like, hey, I can sell one house, $1 million home, and I can make as much as I do working full-time bagging groceries. That does sound true on the surface, but there is some definite things that you need to look at before you go into this career, such as competition. There's gonna be a lot of competition. It is a very oversaturated market when it comes to real estate agents. It's been very easy. People just can get their real estate license in few weeks to a few months, and they might have a family member that wants to buy a house, and boom, they make a good commission off of that, especially in the past couple years where everyone was buying houses. You know that there's almost 3 million real estate agents with licenses in this country. It's a little lower if you're just talking about licensed realtors, but about 3 million. 3 million people. That's close to 1% of the population has a real estate license. That's a lot. Another reason, you're gonna be poor. You're gonna be in the poorhouse because on average, a real estate agent doesn't make any money until 6 to 12 months after getting a real estate license. So you have all this time of buying open house signs, buying signs, paying brokerage fees, paying due fees. So there's a lot of expenses that you'll have on top of your living expenses. So if you can't go 6 to 12 months with your living expenses, then how do you really expect to also get your real estate license and pay for all the expenses on top of that? Do you like working all the time? Perfect. Then you'll be a great realtor. If you thought weekends were for time off, think again. That's when you do a lot of your work, and that's when you're in front of clients the most, is on your weekends. Even if you're going out, you want to be strategic with where you go and who you're going to be around to make sure that you can meet potential clients, even on your night out. Also, the apps. There are so many apps that you need, especially if you're working with out-of-state buyers, foreign buyers. If it's WhatsApp, Skype, Instagram, Facebook, you're gonna have all these apps that you're gonna have to stay on top of all the time. So if it's 5 o'clock, it's not when things end. You'll have messages coming at 9 o'clock at night from maybe a foreign buyer, which is great that you do want that. But it is a lot that you have to keep up on, and never really being able to fully unplug is definitely a reason why you might not want to be in real estate. If you have 40 hours that you answer your phone and respond and stuff, they'll go to the next person and you're kind of going to be left in the dust. If you don't have the hustle, then you should definitely rethink getting into real estate. You have to have the hustle. Nothing's going to be given to you. You're going to have to go out there and you have to go and grab it. Even if you're fed leads, you have to go and sell those leads. It's not as easy as it looks. People think they just can go over someone's house, sign up for a contract, find them a house, and boom, it's done. There's so much in between that. You cannot even imagine how much work goes in to just being in front of the client or potential client. There's so much of your time will be consumed with just getting in front of the client. And that is definitely something I learned about getting into real estate, is all the back end stuff, all the time in the office, all the time creating videos, content, advertising, and how much that takes of your time. You'll be surprised. Before I get into the most important reason why you should not be a realtor and how you can overcome that, would you please do me a favor? Will you please hit that like button, show a little bit of love to that subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell so you can always stay up to date. A reason not to be a realtor. You have the potential of joining the wrong brokerage. Being in the right brokerage is key for your success. So if you're in the wrong brokerage, you might not gain the training, the support, everything that you need to be successful and to overcome all those hurdles that we talked about. You need constant training, constant resources, people to go to when you have a question. Most brokerages, most brick and mortar brokerages, they have one person wearing all the caps, the broker. So he or she has enough time to help you as a new agent because he's got a lot of other agents and gonna focus on the ones that are bringing in money. This is real life, that they might bring on 10 agents and only 1 or 2 of them are actually gonna be producing out of those 10 that they brought on. And who do you think they're gonna be spending time with? Not the 8 that need it. It's gonna be the 1 or 2 that are gonna bring in money, and it's easier for them just to go out and recruit another agent rather than helping them and giving them tools and resources that they need for success. Besides the tools and training, but you also need a dedicated mentor, hopefully multiple mentors. When I came into my current brokerage, the biggest thing was having 7 people I could call on a Saturday afternoon while I'm working on a deal and structuring it in a certain way, and I need someone to ask, and I have people that I can call and they answer. Now, if you're trying to just get a hold of one person, that can be a definite obstacle for success. The other thing is only one income stream. If you're starting out and you only have one income stream, and let's say you are doing pretty well in a year, 2 years, we have a 2008 recession. Not saying we will. What if that happens? What if you get sick? What if you die? What's gonna happen to your family and loved ones? Will they be taken care of? Well, if you only are selling houses, then they won't be, because that income is dried up. So you need income that will last, even when you're sick, even after you die, and multiple streams of that. So whether this is stock options, revenue share, make sure that you join a brokerage and have the right brokerage that offers you those things. Now, what I found very helpful when I got into real estate is having business and sales experience. So if you don't have business or sales experience, there's gonna be a definite extra hurdle that you're gonna have to overcome to be in real estate. There's a lot that revolves around sales and business, because sales is, helping people get what they want and doing it in a certain manner. So if you do not have those skills, you're definitely going to have to work extra to gain the business and sales and marketing knowledge that other people might have and you don't. You'll definitely be at disadvantage. So I hope I didn't scare you off too much going through all that with all the reasons not to be a realtor. However, it is a lot of work. It's not terribly difficult, but you have to stay consistent and you have to watch out for things we just discussed. Now, if you do want all the training tools and resources that you need, then there's a link below that you can book a one-on-one call direct with me, and I can tell you all about all of the things our group does, and we give you all the stuff that you need so you can be successful in real estate. Feel free to reach out. I appreciate you staying all the way to the end, and come back next week for another video. Bye, friends.